Yeah, I can. Sorry, I'm just saying good. Okay, we're live. Hello, one.
Hello, lovely.
Hello, everyone. Hi.
Welcome to the What You Saying podcast.
What you saying? We're late, 10 minutes, but you know,
Rex.
I'm gonna be in trouble. But life is life. I told myself I would never miss a podcast once I
busy
start.
watching Instagram.
What do you call it? I would shout and scream, but how would you explain this occasion?
We've got people in the other room working, so we can't disturb them.
And
Unfortunately.
what else? What's wrong with this way? Something's going on. Give me a second. Carry on. Mustn't you just take over?
Yeah, so welcome to the podcast where we're going to be a little bit more reserved as usual, as there are people in the room next door making
And?
phone calls.
Why else are we reserved?
Oh, because
Can we explain? Can we explain? Like we're wearing black, innit?
we're wearing black.
Can we explain?
We are commemorating the death of Sayyida Zainab Salam Alaiha, the daughter of Imam Ali. The actual event was yesterday. Just want to put that out there.
No, the event's today. Yesterday was the night of the event. Today's the now the it's night now. So it's
it's gone. It's finished.
technically. So why are you still wearing black?
Because I'm going to go to Majlis after this.
But for the event was yesterday.
They didn't have a Majlis yesterday.
Why?
Ask your granddad.
Do you get what I mean? Like I just put you on the spot there, innit? We're done now.
Indeed.
So what you're saying today? We're going to discuss a few things. A storm is coming, Mr. Wayne.
Where's that from?
Wow. That's so cringe. Jesus Christ.
What you mean? It's the most famous line.
It is.
Film.
I know, but still.
It's the only line from the film people remember.
Sure. Anyway, so storm's coming. Don't know. Peaky Blinders. I'm moving on. I want to cover my topics today, innit? I want to cover my top. What?
Carry on.
No. Go on. Say it.
Carry on.
Don't say it. Say
Have you
it.
watched the Peaky Blinders?
Huh? Bruv, Peaky Blinders is sick.
He's a fan now. You're a fan.
I'm not a fan. That's an understatement, bruv. That's this.
Where did you watch it first?
Netflix. No, not
I
Netflix. BBC.
I think a lot of people watched it on Netflix, but it is a BBC production.
Yeah, of course.
It was on iPlayer way before it was on Netflix.
Yeah, of course. I think.
I watched. I was lucky. I was one of the early ones, so I watched it before season 2 came out. So I saw season 1, and then I was waiting for season 2. I watched season 2. I had to wait for season 3 like that. So I watched it.
So I watched season 1 to 4.
Oh, so they're already out.
Yes, season 5 was just coming on Netflix. I wasn't going to be watching on BBC iPlayer because it was long. Do you know how long BBC iPlayer is, by the way? No, like it's just, Netflix is just so convenient.
Confirm your TV license. Make sure you pay that.
Yeah, I live with my parents, so nice chilling. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, honestly, Peaky Blinders is gangster. It's sick. I saw, I saw I got halfway through season 5, which is the current latest season, right? And I just got bored and left it because I binge watched the whole thing.
It's not the same as it was.
Yeah.
I think the best it got was with the Italian Americans that came.
That pissed me off. I'm not gonna spoil it, but
That was good. That season.
It was
really
good. No. Okay, one part of the season pissed me off. Apart from that, the rest was fine.
Oh, that season was. Really
And you know what part I'm talking about?
The Russian royal family one was alright. It wasn't brilliant. It was alright.
You know, I liked it because of the historical accuracy. Because Russians from back in the day would offer their girls just like that to be like sexual whatever. But hey, if you watch anything, I don't know how accurate it is, but if you watch anything related to the Russian period of that time between the 1800s.
So the abdication of the Tsar.
No, before the abdication of the Tsar.
So that period.
The last period of the Tsar. The last period of the monarchy.
You're looking to 1900s to just after World War One.
Yeah. If you look at all of that, right, it was an orgy fest and everything. It was literally mad. Literally, I'm telling you.
Rasputin was known for that.
Yeah.
His cult, right, was about repentance, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they had to sin in order to repent, and the sin they chose was
sexual
desires.
activities.
Yeah.
Honestly, no, but I do think that. So, anyway, moving on from Peaky Blinders, but like I think it's quite historically accurate. So that's just why I like.
Well, the other thing about it as well is that Peaky Blinders, if you watch it from season 1, it's just after World War One.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
These guys are all ex-soldiers and stuff like
Starts
that.
from 1918, yeah.
I think early 1920s, late 1920s.
The like season 5 is what 1930s.
I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but apparently this is the final season.
Oh.
And it's going to end with the declaration of World War Two.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
That's what's gonna. So I was reading it somewhere with the writers and stuff like that, and they were saying that this is going to happen, blah, 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 blah. Not going to mention anything. But what would happen is World War II would break out, and that's like the end of Thomas Shelby, because he's going to go back into to fight.
No, but he's got an OB. Is it OB? MBE?
Yeah, MBE.
He's got OBE. No, he's got an OBE. Yeah, he's an OB, so he's big in the game. So if you and he's already existing war veteran, and he's already like I can't even spoil
The
it.
thing is, he's an existing, what you call it? He's a patient of war, isn't it?
Yeah.
Victim of war, as in that he keeps getting nightmares and he's still suffering from.
No, but I think he'll be if he'll be like a very, very high ranking officer, very high ranking.
I don't think any of that. I think he just wants to go to get himself killed. Like he can't handle it anymore. He's just had enough.
No, but like he saw this.
Ever since.
Yeah, end of season 5 is a bit of a. Okay, the actress who plays the auntie.
Yeah, Auntie Polly.
She dies in real life, innit?
she
She dies of cancer or something.
She died.
She died.
Yes,
Sorry,
she's
she
no
died of
longer
cancer,
with us.
innit? Yeah.
She died, I think, a year or 2 years ago.
A year ago, in 21.
She died of cancer. Yeah. Quite young. She's only in the 50s.
Yeah.
Mid 50s.
That's what I'm saying. So I want to know what they're gonna do with her. I think I think the opening episode is gonna be just Polly's funeral, because it's the only way that's the only way it makes sense.
Well, it depends on the writers.
And then you know what? I think you're gonna.
By the way, this was meant to be out a long time ago. It got
Corona.
shut down because of Corona.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been out.
Oh, so they'll probably already have a lot of footage of her.
Exactly.
So halfway through, depending on how they're gonna do it, they're probably gonna start with Polly's funeral, and they're gonna rewrite the script. They're gonna rewrite the script. They're gonna rewrite the script, because if this is final season, it needs to be this season should be the demise of Thomas Shelby. That's how it should end, because they're not gonna end on a high note. It's not.
The biggest mistake they made, right? The writers, was they got rid of
Spoiler.
Michael Shelby.
Spoiler.
No. Oh, if you guys haven't watched it.
Any spoilers?
Ah.
Spoilers from now on. It's all spoilers. Sorry. Spoilers.
The biggest mistake Peaky Blinders made was they got rid of an actor called Joe Cole, who was excellent. Do you remember his character?
He wasn't Michael.
No, sorry, Michael. What's his name? The younger brother.
Arthur. Thomas. John.
Was it John Shelby?
John.
And then there's Finn.
Yeah,
No,
John.
John.
Yeah, John died.
Yeah, when they got John Shelby, that was the way he went. It was sad.
That's so
And
gay.
his character was so good.
I know. You know what? They should have made Esme stayed on.
Esme was a good character as well.
But she's gypsy, bro.
Yeah, but she's one of the Romanian gypsies, isn't it? Or Irish gypsy. But
Nah, she wasn't.
does like
She
the-
was an Irish
she's
gypsy.
Involved, no, but she's involved with the. No,
She married into the Romanian gypsies, because Thomas and Arthur, these are all Romanian gypsies. They speak Roman.
Yeah, they do. They speak Romanian with the other gypsy.
But sometimes it says Roman, not Romanian. There's no I, it's Roman.
I think all gypsies originate from Romania.
Probably. But anyway, so
No,
they
India actually, and then they moved out.
anyway,
from there
so
and
they all speak Roman, they all speak gypsy, right?
They speak there's a language.
Esme is from the other gypsy clan, from the Asian, the Asian
Lees
Dunnies,
family,
yeah.
yeah.
And they are, I'm guessing, Irish gypsies.
But Irish gypsies also originate from
Yeah, but I'm
so the original gypsy tribe. So all the gypsies in the world apparently come from one tribe, which is from India apparently. But apparently.
I was gonna say something, yeah.
But what?
I can't say this out loud, but sorry,
So apparently they originated from India, and then they went into Romania. But the Romanian gypsies are one of the most famous ones.
Yeah.
Irish gypsies.
Originate.
I don't really like the word gypsies. I like the word travellers. So the Irish travelling families, they originate to gypsies apparently.
So, but anyway, I think Esme could have been a strong character,
She was very good.
but I think the writers took the easy way out and just said,
I'll tell you why they
bug
went
off.
with John. Big up man like Joe Cole who plays John. He did Gangs of London. Have
Yes,
you seen that?
I really want to watch that. That was on my Netflix, and then they
It's a
removed
Sky
it.
Production, Gangs of London.
It's sick, bro. I haven't
The
seen
last
it.
episode.
I haven't seen it,
The
but
way
it's
it
sick.
ends is dumb. The way it ends is like flipping whatchamacallit, Peaky Blinders season 4.
No,
Do you know when he's in the field and he's like, It's like, what the hell is this crap? What?
yeah,
You know
it's
what I
not.
mean?
It's not
What
the
was that,
best.
like season 5?
Season 5, I think season 5.
When he's in the field and he's about to shoot himself in the head.
That was after thing. That's beginning of season 5, because season 4 is where Thing dies. What's her name?
Anyway, moving on. Yeah, so like it's a bad ending. Yeah, By the way, Gangs of London is really good.
I really want to watch it, but
It's
I don't
good.
subscribe to
And
this guy.
It's not about these street gangs. It's about
The prestigious gang.
prestigious.
So it's like Power, but for UK, London.
Yeah. It's like UK Power, and it's got the special families that run basically the drug game.
Wait, have you seen Power, right?
I know about it, I haven't watched it yet.
Oh my god, you know, I've subscribed to Stars Play. My uncle made me do it. Oh, bruv, I'm watching Power Book 2, Book 3, Book 4. Oh my god, this is sick. Okay, listen, we'll get onto that in a bit, yeah, we'll get onto that in a bit. But I'm not gonna lie, Peaky Blinders pissed me off. It's a great show, love the concept. They did very well, but what I want to see is more similar style things, but based on history. Like, for example, I saw Kingsman. The new one. Have you seen New Kingsman? Have you seen the first two Kingsman?
Yes.
Okay, this is the origin of Kingsman. It is sick.
When 19...
After World War One, before World War One.
Also, it's 1900s.
1900, bro, it is sick. The accuracy. When I saw that, I kept referring back to Peaky Blinders because it's very close, but
the timeline.
Timeline. No, not just timeline. The accuracy, and also obviously,
it's based in London. That one.
It's based in London. It's based on British. Yeah, honestly, you know, it has the accuracies of it is mad, right? In addition to that, there's loads and loads of correlation with each other. Obviously, it's like 90% accurate, but obviously, a few of it is going to be off due to art of storytelling, and Kingsman doesn't actually exist. But that is a very, very close to reality. It's mad. I'm not going to spoil it for you, bruv. It's sick though. It's big. Rasputin's in it, right? They link Rasputin. They link Kingsman. Adolf Hitler's in it. Bruv, it's mad. So there has an end scene credit like Marvel does showing Adolf Hitler. I'm not going to spoil, that's all I'm going to say. So Kingsman 2 is coming out based on World War II. Oh my god, I can't wait. Honestly, you understand? I love historical movies. I actually love historical movies. Anything historical is more entertaining than anything futuristic. Because futuristic can go any of different ways and I can predict all of them. History, it will always stay the same.
Yeah, but technically you know what's going to happen.
Not really.
Yeah, like if someone does like the Wall Street, a movie on the Wall Street crash, which there's plenty of movies about that.
Of Mice and Men and stuff. No, but the thing is, no, but you can. So, because the art of storytelling is the same, how you portray it is what's different. Through words, through video, through whatever, right? I have predicted 99% of the stories I've watched in the last 5 years because I've studied media and I worked in media and I've
don't learn this stuff. It spoils everything.
It's not just learning, right? It's not.
But I think that's a good thing though, because I studied because we did that documentary making course, right? And they tell you how to techniques.
No, but it's not just about learning.
You can pick it up when I'm watching the film.
Yeah.
I can pick it up that this is gonna happen. So that's gonna happen next. But when a film does that without me predicting it, then I think, yeah, do you know what? The story was really good and well shot. That I was more concerned about the storyline than I was about predicting where the story was going to go.
So I've got several different circles of friends. So my colleagues / work related friends, all of them, I can't watch a movie with none of them. I can't. I'm watching, oh, look at that camera shot. Oh, look at that drone. Oh, and I'm like, bruv. I'm not gonna lie. I do get excited with them. I do, right? But I want to watch.
They watch it on a professional.
They watch it on a professional level. I'm like, bruv. Sometimes I just want to sit back and be stupid and watch.
And chill.
And then, so when I watch my Marvel stuff with my movie mates, with my Marvel comic book mates, yeah, high school mates, we get excited at the storyline, yeah. Like I do this with you as well. We get excited at storyline. We saw like Blue Story over. When we see storylines, we're like, "Raw shit, the storyline's like this." But when my other mates, like, "Oh, camera shots like this." So I have other group of friends, by the way, who are in like I have different circles, and each circle react to the same thing differently because of different elements. But I binge watch everything on Netflix. I've seen a lot.
Oh, that's not good, man.
That's why I hate. So it's not healthy. I'm not saying it's healthy, but I've watched probably more than the average person. This, and obviously me being mentally weird anyway, yeah, doesn't help my story about that. I can predict all movies.
What's gonna happen in the new Batman film? March the 4th. I'm really looking forward to it.
I'm not looking forward to it at all.
Why? Robert Pattinson.
Detective Comics
DC, big up.
in the movie franchise sponsored by Warner Brothers.
Big up Warner Brothers.
I don't care for.
Village Films, is it that one?
I don't care for because they have flopped every single movie in the last 10 years, apart from Dark Knight and Rises.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Apart from the two Batmans.
I know what you're talking about. You're saying.
And Suicide Squad.
The way they've
portrayed it.
Not portrayed.
Implemented.
The way they've tried to compete with Marvel's
No.
recent thing, right?
Failed.
Since Iron Man, they haven't
Disgusting.
really given Marvel a run for their money.
Disgusting.
But
The only leg
Suicide Squad was quite good.
The only leg DC has to stand on is the TV shows, and recently they've been shit too. The last 2 years, before COVID, by the way, before COVID. Animations. Animations.
Oh, bloody hell.
I'm trying to think. Animations.
Have you watched any of the anime?
I watched. Okay, I've seen the classic ones. I haven't seen the more up to date recent ones.
I watch all the Batman ones. When it comes to DC, I just watch Batman and that's it. I don't touch anyone else.
I'm trying to think.
I watched Son of Batman, and then there was another one I watched.
Like Justice League, the cartoon Justice League was really good. Yeah, Teen Titans, I liked like stuff like them.
Not the cartoon series, the cartoon movies.
Movies.
Yeah, it's like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
haven't seen them. I can't opinion on them. But
Son of Batman, Damian Wayne. You guys, if you know about Damian Wayne.
all I'm saying is right. DC. I'm not gonna be as excited as I am for Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange is looking good.
The trailer. Oh my god.
I think Doctor Strange. I know maybe we're a bit biased here because it's Cumberbatch, right? And he's from he's a UK guy. Yeah, he's from the UK.
Mr. Sherlock and that.
But
only big ones will know he's Sherlock.
Yeah, his portrayal as Doctor Strange
Smashed it.
Really
He smashed it.
He's
American. He's sick. His accent is
but
sick.
not even that. Doctor Strange is one of the best characters out. He's more entertaining than flipping. Dare I say it? Deadpool.
Ryan Reynolds is funny off screen. This is why Ryan Reynolds, The Rock, these are comedy actors. Cumberbatch is not a comedy actor.
He's a proper actor.
He is an actor, and he takes it next
I
level.
watched him in the thing. What's it called? Where he pretends to be a spy for the UK, and he's doing basically business with the Russians. But as he's going there, he's taking pictures of their weaponry and this and that military weaponry.
I'm not gonna lie. The only reason I love Cumberbatch because man started that. Well, he didn't start. 4 Lions. He went from 4 Lions to Doctor Strange. This guy is top notch, Donny. He went from 4 Lions. He is sick. He's sick.
He's a proper actor.
Bro, you know what? We're gonna dissect. I don't know. There's so much I need to talk about. We can dissect the trailer of Doctor Strange if you want, and I can spoil.
It's connected to Spider-Man, isn't it? The latest Spider-Man.
Of course, it's all. So Spider-Man.
If you haven't watched Spider-Man yet, watch Spider-Man. Then watch the
basically before the Sony deal, which the renegotiation of the Sony deal that brought the Spider-Mans into the previous Spider-Mans into the Marvel Cinematic Universe was Doctor Strange was meant to come out first and then Spider-Man. So Spider-Man that we just saw now, right? No Way Home. Is it No Way Home? Yeah. Spider-Man No Way Home. This was meant to be not the causation of the multiverse thing, but part 2 of the multiverse, the crumbling of the multiverse, right? Doctor Strange was meant to cause it, but they've swapped the timelines around or whatever. They put Spider-Man first, so Spider-Man is the causation. Yeah, it's now the causation. And the Marvel of Madness is now the response to it, right? And if you see in Marvel of Madness trailer, right, Professor X is in it, Patrick Stewart.
Oh, is he? Oh,
have you not know it? Okay.
Patrick Stewart's in it.
Okay, you know when he's walking in handcuffs and he walks inside and there's like 5 chairs on the roof.
No, I haven't seen that one. I watched the episode after Spider-Man right at the end.
No. Did you not see the new trailer?
No, I haven't seen
trailer
that.
came out like a week. Oh my god.
No.
Marvel. Hey,
I'm
Marvel, if
too
you
busy watching Zoe Kravitz.
Marvel, if you copyright me, yeah, I'm gonna wheel up the block up.
You don't have to put it on. They're not gonna do.
No, it doesn't. I have to show it. What's it called? Doctor Strange. Oh my god, you're gonna have to watch it by the way without sound because I'm not getting copyright. Oh, you probably would be able to hear it. Let's do this. Do that. That's fine. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give me a second.
Is it gonna be on the telly?
I'm gonna put it on the telly. Telly. Do that.
Oh wow.
Boom.
Oh.
You can see here as well, by the way.
We're doing thingy reaction.
We're gonna do live reaction. Oh my god.
I got sound as well. Okay, so Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Some mad staircase to heaven, apparently.
I finally hasn't seen this.
Who's that? The Mummy. Wow, that is some good filming. Mad editing.
Bro, this is mad, honestly. So okay, I'm gonna go through it, yeah? I'm gonna go through this, yeah? I'll keep pausing and stuff. Actually, I'm not gonna pause.
Strange doing his thing.
He's doing his thing, yeah? There's so many leaks and stuff happening, yeah? Okay, Wong and all of them are chatting. Sorry, I'm gonna move my mic back, yeah? Sam Raimi, by the way, sick guy. Okay. It's actually mad. So, okay, that girl running, she is...
Strange's girlfriend, isn't it?
No! Oh, no. So okay, everyone knows about Wanda, yeah. Everyone knows about Wanda. There's this. I saw so many rundowns that explained a lot. By the way, I forgot her name. I'll get to it in a minute. And everyone's gonna call me a shit fan because I don't know it. Okay. Okay, this is all the Marvel thing. This girl behind her. This girl behind her. Where is it? This girl here. This girl behind her. She is crucial to the part 2 of Marvel Cinematic Universe. Or like,
when he was training.
Yeah.
That's his teacher.
Mordo. This guy. This guy. He is from a. Speculations is saying that he's from a different universe. He's not our Mordo. Anyway. Yeah, so it's different. So he gets arrested, right? Look, can you see these? These are Ultrons. This is another universe. These are Ultrons. You know Ultron, right? You know about Ultron. Ultron.
What's Ultron?
Have you seen Avengers: Age of Ultron? Have you seen all the Avengers?
Yeah.
The one where Tony makes a robot to protect the world and then turns evil and it kills everyone. Ultron, his with face. Can you see that face? That looks like Ultron.
So these ones didn't turn on people.
Okay, no, this is another universe where Ultron is successful. And look, this. This is the Illuminati Council. Oh, wait, go back. I need to go back. This is the Illuminati Council, okay?
Illuminati in the comic books?
In the comic books.
Okay.
The Illuminati Council is Professor X, RDJ, Tony Stark. This is why.
Tony Stark is alive. Oh, he's in the
Not
universe.
another universe where he perfects Ultron. Yeah, and look. Listen.
Interesting. Oh, Patrick Stewart. Oh, damn.
That's Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart.
That's Professor X.
Oh, shit. Why don't we get the younger one?
Because
Is Magneto in it? What's
that's
his
the
name?
okay.
What's his name?
There's which one? The old one or the young
I
one?
think he's gay as well.
The old one, yes.
Yeah.
He
the
is.
old one. I forgot his name.
I forgot his name. Okay. So basically, this girl here, the one that her butt's in the front, yeah, she is crucial to the next part. She's gonna join the Young Avengers.
Let it play.
Honestly, guys, this is mad.
This looks sick.
This is what I'm excited for. You're excited about Batman. I'm excited about this. Also, but hey, you know you just saw Captain Marvel. You don't see her face.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because apparently the actress that plays Captain Marvel, Brie Larson, she quit. She's not Captain Marvel. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. This is what I mean. I want to know what's going on. So basically, they're probably going to bring another Captain Marvel from another universe and explain it through that. Sorry, this is mad. Wanda. Oh, this quote is mad, by the way. It's mad. I know you lot can't hear it, but this is mad. You understand? You can just bow, bruv. It's sick. That's mad. That's true. That's mad, isn't it? She is crucial, by the way. I'm telling you, it's mad. This, honestly, you know, I'm a novice, right? I'm not like, I wouldn't call myself, I am a nerd. I'm not saying I'm not a nerd, but I'm not as a nerd.
That's madness. May
Look,
the 4th.
okay.
Is it May the 4th?
Yeah. Sammy Rami, that's the guy from Thing. I need to clarify this.
Filmed by Sammy Raimi.
Yeah,
Raimi.
I'll tell you who that is. Okay, America Chavez, she's crucial to the next part of Avengers, okay? Wait, okay, now quickly. There's a few things we need to break down. First thing we need to break down is who Sammy, what's his name?
Rami. He's a director, no?
Rami. Do you know who he is?
Who is he?
Not him, never mind. I thought it was a
There you
different guy.
go. That's him.
Yeah, but it's not the guy I wanted. Never mind. Moving on. So we have the Illuminati. I'm not going to even get Illuminati Marvel, right? So if you look at the Illuminati Marvel, right, you look at this photo.
Okay.
This photo will break it down for you. Yeah?
How many of them are there?
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Let me try and name these people, please. Right, I can't see it. You've got to make it bigger.
Okay.
So at the front we've got Iron Man.
Yep.
Then we've got Professor Xavier.
Yep.
And then
You know this guy?
the guy with that one. That
Yeah.
is don't tell me. That's Tony Stark. Not Tony
No.
Stark. No, don't tell me. I know that's Mr. Fantastic. Richards.
Yes.
Something Richards.
Okay, that's Richards. Okay, and then there's two other bros. I forgot the name.
The other two.
I'm a very bad.
I think that's Ming.
Hope they're here.
Oh, one.
Okay, so
Rey Mysterio.
oh, where is it? Members. So we got Tony Stark. You're right. Reed Richards, right? Professor X, right? Then you got Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
So the
Joins him.
Doctor Strange is always in them, yep. And then you got the last guy, this Namor. This guy I don't know, but I don't know much research. The other four I do know. Oh, and sorry, I'm Black Bolt. I know brief about him. I don't know much. Again, I'm a novice. I don't read comic books per se, but
you should have been in there.
Who?
Either what's his name, man? David Banner. Dr. David Banner.
Bruce.
Yeah, Yeah,
Bruce Banner. Bruce Banner.
Dr. Bruce Banner should have been in there, like the Hulk, because if you think about it, you got Tony Stark, engineering genius.
No, but remember, the Marvel universe is huge.
Yeah, but
We just know about Earth 616.
He will take the most intelligent people, right? Out from that.
So if he didn't make the list, what does that say?
He's dumb.
Exactly. Bruce Banner's smart. He's smart on his
He's
Earth.
really smart. You've seen in the Avengers where he's working with.
Okay,
Tony Stark.
but okay, just
Trying to get this and that
okay,
done
but
and
by
the
Tony's
doctors-
Stark is smart, but he's not the smartest one of the bunch here.
No, he is. When it comes to
Mechanics and engineering, yes,
he is-
but
he's the
still,
smartest there.
but like for example, Professor, yeah, there was an Earth. I read on one of the What If series. What if everyone was as smart as Tony Stark? Reed Richards coming out saying, "Well, I'm surrounded by idiots." Do you see what I mean?
No, but Reed Richards is what
Mr.
scientist is he? No, what sort of is he space astronomy?
Something like that.
I think it's astrophysics or something.
Look, Mr. Fantastic is the lead of Fantastic Four. You got Nope, lead of this. Professor X, lead of the X-Men. Iron Man, Doctor Strange. So each one has got their own.
No, but look, Mr. Reed Richards, right? He's a astrophysicist, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you got Tony Stark, who's in engineering, right?
Yeah.
Technical engineering.
Yep.
Or mechanical engineering, right? He's a genius in that. Then Doctor Strange, we don't need to say much. First of all, he's an MD doctor, but on top of that, he's what do you call it? Expert in the black arts.
You Strange. Mystic arts.
Mystic arts, right? Then you've got Professor Xavier. He's a professor, right? From the start. What's his topic of expertise?
Professor X.
He's in the social sciences.
Social sciences, and he's an expert in mutants.
Mutants. No, but mutant, but it's not mutant genealogy. He's a psychotherapist.
He's like a psychotherapist.
Psychologist. His thing is like the human nature and human mind.
Yeah.
And human behavior.
It's not.
Like a person's human behavior or something like that.
So he analyzes. I think it's a psychotherapist, not a.
So the difference between a psychologist and a psychotherapist, for those of you who don't know, a psychotherapist is the one that can actually write you a prescription and administer medicines.
A what? A psychologist.
Psychotherapist.
Psychotherapist.
Psychotherapist can give you pills.
Psychologist.
Psychologist can just listen to your problems.
But I swear it's the same qualifications.
No.
But one has an MD, one has a P.
clinical, one is theoretical. One is to help you with your mind, talk you out of your.
No, but it's not just that. So
situation.
what's the difference between the first one and an NLP practitioner?
What's an NLP practitioner?
I don't know. It's life coaches and shit who listen to your problems and just give you advice. Same pay.
No. For them, they're like motivational coaches, right? So they're there to counsel you. There's a difference between a counselor and a psychologist. A psychologist is like, why do you behave or think the way you think?
Okay.
And a life coach or a counselor is you're in a bit of a bit of a bad mood, or you're a bit what's the word? You're grieving, or you're depressed, or you're just down, and they can help you lift up your mood and help motivate you to be the best version of yourself. Right, that's life coaching and counselling. And then you've got psychotherapists who look at you clinically, the chemical imbalances in your brain, and they can administer you pills.
I think they're all full of. I don't like any of them. Not because I have anything. No. I'm not saying it's not a bad. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Personally, independently as myself, not you lot. You lot go see whatever advice you need to see. That's what I thought.
Carry on.
This is my personal opinion and due to my personal experience and the person I am in nature. Can you shut up? Okay, this is about the person I am in nature. Okay, I don't like any of them just because none of them can help me because I am big brain. It's not me being arrogant, not being cocky, but like,
Keep thinking that.
what can I do when okay, so in my place of work, right, we do bring special guests in who do who do specializes in certain fields.
Yeah.
We've bought NLP practitioners, we've bought life coaches, and we've bought psychotherapists.
Okay.
I've spoken to every single one of them.
Yes.
And they have all told me, why don't you join the field? Because you understand all this stuff we talk about.
Yeah.
I've also sat down with lawyers and accountants and whoever, and they've all said, wow, you know this, why you should join the field.
But like, just because you know all the colors of the rainbow.
No, okay, I'm not saying,
that doesn't make you interior designer.
I don't, okay, no.
You know
I
what
don't know.
colours
I don't know. No, the thing is, I don't know their book knowledge. I have their common sense knowledge and the deducing of the fact. This is where Sherlock Holmes comes in, right? This is where this is where Sherlock. So okay, for example,
Go on,
as an IT guy.
Sherlock Holmes is the detective, by the way. So this is detective.
No,
work.
this is deducing. The art of deducing. So as a tech guy, if something doesn't work, it's common sense to me as a tech nerd that this and this and this is the problem, right?
Okay.
For example, if this doesn't work, turn it off and on, and it works.
Okay.
How does that work? As a tech guy, I know that's common sense. That's common sense for me.
Okay.
It may not be common sense for the next man, right? Am I right?
You're correct.
You can agree with me on this, and you can say I'm correct.
Yeah,
okay.
no,
So
9 times out of 10, if you can't solve the problem, turn it off and switch it on, or reboot the system, and it
and
might work.
anyone who's tech savvy in any way will tell you that.
Yeah.
That's just common sense, right? It's common sense, for example, for a doctor when you've got, for example, I'm trying to find like an example to give there. For example, when you've got a headache, right, or you're feeling a bit lightheaded, solution is sit down, drink some water and whatever, because you're dehydrated of some sort. Common sense, right? If you're in the health industry. So I know a lot of these in all the industries, right? For example, in law, right? If, for example, it's common sense A, B, and C. I can't give examples, but I've sat down and had in-depth, for example, an in-depth discussion with a third-year law student, right? They're smart. They're big brain, right? But I've sat down and I'm like, they're a student, by the way, so they're not obviously big brain. But they're like, I've been studying this for 3 years and I still don't get it. How do you have never studied it get it before me? And do you know what I mean?
No, people learning curves are different. People learn
No, okay. But my point is,
no one can read a textbook and understand it straight away.
But I don't read textbooks. I don't read law. What do I know about law? I watch Suits and bloody TV shows.
Well, you'd be surprised. They're pretty good at
Okay,
conveying knowledge, communicating knowledge.
That's my point, right? Because I've seen so many TV shows and seen many whatever. Yeah, it's unhealthy. I'm not saying it's healthy, but I'm just saying because I've seen so many, right? And I have learned the art of several subjects, right? So psychology being one of them. I've seen loads of psychological movies, and and it's not some therapist telling his life story. No, I've seen characters go through mental breakdowns, and I'm like, okay, this guy's crazy. You know what? He's gonna do this next, and guess what happens? He does it next, right? And because they give a back, like for example, this guy's a murdering thing, like Dexter, the TV show Dexter, right? This guy loves murdering. Why? Because when he was a kid, this traumatic thing happens, and a psychologist would deduce and tell you A, B, and C, right? Because I saw that, and because I've heard the explanations, and because I've seen so much stuff, and I've assessed character profiles for outcomes and what causes them, right? Because I've learned causes and correlations, right, and causations, right, and references, I can now deduce almost anything.
But the thing is, your downfall is that you learned through all fictional novel. Fictional television.
Yes, but
so it's made up.
I know it's
made
made
up.
up.
I don't know if it's true or not.
No, but if I've sat down with, for example, right, I'm going to give you a story. No one knows actually about this, but I want to give this story, right? We don't have much time, but I'm going to give this story anyway, right? I have seen a therapist before, right? Okay. A cognitive behavioral therapist, right?
Cognitive, okay.
Yeah, so they teach you. They're not just there to listen to your stories, you complain, and then you go on with your life. No, they're there to teach you how to modify your behavior. I could be wrong. If you know about this.
Cognitive science is to do with the brain, but to do with the impulses and nerves.
Yeah.
So how the brain reacts to, for example, there's a stimulus and then it sends a message up the synapses and so forth, and then there's a response and it relays it back. And
so correct.
That's all cognitive science.
So correct me if I'm wrong, right? Yeah. So do you know what cognitive behavioral therapy is?
Rough idea.
So I could be wrong. If you know more better than me, prove me wrong. Be my guest. I'm always down for learning and corrected myself because it's.
I think. Say it again.
What cognitive behavioral therapy?
So cognitive behavior would be something like when you see some food.
Wait, before we continue, this is what I mean. Mohsen knows 2 words. He's analyzing in his head. He has what I call, right, just good deduction. He's deducing, that cognitive means this, behavioral means this. Okay, it's a therapy. It's meant for this. And he's now explaining what it is. Not anyone can do that, right? Not anyone can do that. My point is, I
come from a science background.
Okay, but that's my point. That's my point, right? Because of your life experiences.
No, but with science, that's how it works. You know, there's words that mean this. For example, respiratory. Do you know what respiratory means?
Is that your breathing stuff? No?
Exactly. So anything to do with respiratory means breathing.
Yes.
Right. So it's respiratory disease. That's that corona was. It's respiratory. If you breathe it, you breathe it in.
Okay.
Respiratory apparatus.
No, but like for example, right?
Cardiac. What does cardiac mean?
To do with your heart.
There you go. And then there's others as well.
Why do I know this? I watch Grey's Anatomy. Like,
Fine. No, but that's how science works.
So, but
Cognitive
behavioral therapy.
behavior therapy. I'm thinking, okay, cognitive means this. And then behavior
Okay, no.
means
So
this,
okay,
it must mean
so
that.
because you have a background in science,
Yeah.
you can deduce scientific stuff, more or less.
More or less.
Okay.
I'm not an expert.
Because I've seen so many movies with a variety of topics, I can deduce anything. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, you tell me wrong. But so far in this conversation, you haven't said I'm wrong.
I just said some of the stuff's based on fiction.
I agree, and that's fine. But have I provided any infactual or incorrect information?
I wouldn't be able to confirm them though.
So far.
So far, I can't. Really,
Moderately, it's
I
okay.
wouldn't. What's the word? Challenge anything you've said. So.
You wouldn't challenge. Okay. So back to what I was saying. So I went to cognitive behavioral therapy, if I'm not mistaken, right, is they train you on how to, if you feel, for example, down, they'll provide certain exercises for you to fix your behavioral and provide, for example, I feel sad. They'll say, do this activity and this activity, or think like this, or do this to make you feel happy again, right? Yeah. So I've sat down with professional, qualified cognitive behavioral therapists, and I've said, I feel down. They're like, okay, what do you do? I'm like, okay, I just flip the switch. I do certain actions, provide this to make myself feel better. If I feel down...
Okay, but based on that, a lot of people use food to make themselves
food.
feel
So
comfort
food, people comfort exercise, people comfort sleep, people comfort watch, people comfort. There's so many different things. People comfort play games. There's loads of different coping mechanisms to recover or to do whatever, which sometimes can become bad. There are good coping mechanisms and bad coping mechanisms. But I've sat down with him, provided a detailed structure of everything I've ever done, everything I'll ever do, and coping mechanism. I'm like, look, one of my coping mechanism was eating. This is why I was fat, because I had the food. I wasn't a food disorder. I wasn't diagnosed, but I used to eat a hell of a lot, right? But I stopped. I controlled myself. I replaced another addiction until I can balance it all of them out. So, for example, if I'm stressed, I eat a little bit, but then I exercise a little bit. I make it not bad in any direction, shape, or form. This is not advice. This is just my personal opinion and personal experience. Anyway, I sat down with him. He's now stuck on how he can help me because everything he was going to do with me, I've already done myself. My point being, I'm not big brain. I'm not being big brain. I'm not being arrogant. I'm not doing anything. My point is, it's hard for me, for example, to pick a field, or this is why loads of people keep agreeing with me, is because I'm very open-minded, and my brain has been filled with all of this fictional information or non-fictional information. Doesn't matter. It's all based on virtual experience I've gained by watching shows and stuff, which makes me whether knowledgeable or experienced or whatever you want to call it, right? Understanding, sure, to loads of fields. So where I can sit with you now, talk to you about biomedical science, because that's your forte, right? Or media, because that's now also your forte. Or I can sit down with a psychotherapist and discuss with them stuff like that. I don't know how we got into this conversation, by the way. I'm sorry, just tangents are amazing. You know, you gotta love tangents. You gotta love tangents. So we started. How did we get to
we were discussing what Professor X was an expert in.
And before that, Marvel. Before that,
Peaky Blinders.
This started from Peaky Blinders.
From Peaky Blinders, they went on to where they go on to. You started talking about Marvel and new films.
Peaky Blinders, new movies, new shows, new movies.
Speaking of new shows, have you got time to talk about Bel Air?
Oh, yes, we do.
Have you watched the movie episodes?
I haven't seen it, but I've seen the trailer. I like the concept.
I watched 3 episodes last night. I'll tell you what, I won't give too much away. I'll wait for you to catch up and then we'll discuss it.
I've heard loads of feedback about people not liking it because it's not comedic.
Yeah, it's not. It's not comedic.
It's the serious point of view,
side of Fresh Prince. So Fresh Prince, funnily enough, I was watching one of the scenes from the Fresh Prince of Bel Air where, do you remember when Will's aunt brings home a white guy, and no one they thought the taxi driver was the boyfriend or the fiance, sorry, and then the white guy comes and they gave him change. They thought because he had all the luggage and everything, they thought he was the taxi guy, and then they find out, oh no, the white guy's actually the one who goes, oh, I didn't know he was so tall. You know what I mean? Because he was very tall.
I'm recalling the scene, but not specifically.
So there was a lot of canned laughter in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The original Fresh Prince that was filmed in the 90s was similar to like, the Cosby Show or Hanging Out with Mr. Cooper or other,
just comical shows.
Black comedies at the time.
Black comedies, yeah.
What was it? It was the Martin Show. I think that was the most successful one. Anyway, so you compare that to this Fresh Prince. This Fresh Prince is like
it's more serious outlook.
Very serious, but it's more detailed. For example,
We know why Will.
Why Will had to leave Philadelphia. You know, it wasn't all got into a fight. Like it's proper gang. They show like it's proper gang related stuff for guns and stuff like that. And then him moving to Bel Air, it actually shows like the problems that it's not like he comes in and because he's from West Philly and he's from like the ghetto, he fits in straight away. He doesn't even fit in because he's an outsider. He doesn't know how things work.
He's not prestigious.
Yeah, he's not prestigious enough, or he doesn't know how to behave in front of prestigious people and stuff like that. So he finds it hard to fit in. And one thing I gotta say, yeah, the character that got the most, what's the word I'm looking for, man?
Praise, hate.
Improvement that he got, like, he just totally changed, as in a good way.
He's shown the most. Damn.
So in Fresh Prince, the first one, it was just there.
Yeah.
But in this version, right, in Bel Air, they really invested in him and they made him really, really like good looking and gave him swag and they made
what, the character or the actor?
The character.
Oh, so it has good character growth.
The biggest upgrade, right?
Uh-huh.
So which character got the biggest upgrade? Jeffrey.
Really?
Jeffrey got the biggest upgrade, guys. If you can go on YouTube and find the new Butler Jeffrey and in Bel Air, bro, I don't want to spoil it for you, right? But yeah, he's still British, okay? But it's like you're gonna be like, he is sick.
Do we know who plays him? Is he a big guy?
No.
Okay.
He is. He's done a couple of films and that. He's done a couple of like dramas and stuff like that. He's a known actor.
I think I can.
Not a household name.
I think I can answer your question why it's not comedic. Excluding to Will Smith trying to explore and be whatever. I think it's to do with the fact that we're in a snowflake generation and comedies that would air on the original Fresh Prince will not be able to do that today.
Snowflake.
I know it's true though. It's true. It's true. Okay, Top Gear. 90% of Top Gear cannot be aired today as new content.
Oh, he's right. You know, he's actually right. But no, I think that as screenwriting and things have improved, as screenwriting has improved over the years, and we've got better storytellers and so forth, and people want more detail, when people have developed and invested in giving more accurate, detailed, entertaining storylines, I think this Bel Air is actually really, really good. I like it. I've only watched 3 episodes. I think only 3 episodes are there at the moment. Carlton is a very, very interesting character. Carlton Banks. He's not the innocent, sweet Carlton that we know from The Fresh Prince. It's a very, very different Carlton. Hillary is probably the most accurate in terms of the first season.
In correlation to the first.
In correlation to her original character.
What?
As in, if you see Hillary and the way she behaves in that, you think that Hillary would have done the same thing in today's day and age.
So basically, it's the same blonde.
She's not as blonde, but she's I'm going to give you this much. She's an influencer.
Oh, she's just modern day blonde.
She's modern day influencer. So if you think of Hillary back then in Fresh Prince,
it's the same Hillary, but 20 years later, 30 years later.
Not 30 years later, if she was born in this generation.
Yeah.
Right? And yeah, Hillary would have done that. Carlton is totally different. Ashley is the same sweet Ashley. Uncle Phil got a good upgrade. Uncle Phil ain't that big fat bald guy anymore. He's still bald, but he ain't fat.
I don't think you can say upgrade. I think for Uncle Phil is not. I think the Uncle Phil who played the OG Prince and then
James Avery, I think he was.
James Avery.
Yeah, James Avery.
Thing is, I wouldn't call it upgrade. I think given the circumstance of how they are portraying these characters and how they're going about it, it's not an upgrade. It's just more relation to the new thing.
Well, Uncle Phil isn't an overweight, elderly man judge thing. He's very, very young.
No, but
very handsome.
But if you think about it,
in good shape.
In the 90s, that was considered all right.
Maybe.
OG Phil, OG uncle, that in the 90s was fine. You're a judge, you're quite big. Now it's about being a skinny lawyer in a suit and this and that. Hillary, look at Hillary's example. Back then, it was about being bougie and this. Now it's about being bougie on social media, not having the... Do you know what I mean? So each one is been I wouldn't say upgraded, but converted to this generation.
Yeah.
I think,
But Carlton's totally different. If you get the Carlton from Fresh Prince and the Carlton from Bel Air,
what's it on? What's it on? How do I watch it? Apart from is it HBO or not HBO? Dodgy websites. Peacock, yeah.
Peacock, it's on Peacock. They're the one.
I listen. You know what? I'm tired of all these unnecessary subscription services doing my head in.
But yeah, please, you watch it, and hopefully next episode we'll have a proper, detailed, analytic discussion on it.
What was I talking about before?
Also, by the way, I'll say that for next time.
No, say it now because I'm
I was
trying
going
to
to
think.
say the guy who plays Will Smith. Will Smith's name is Will Smith in Fresh Prince. His voice is almost identical to Will Smith. Like he sounds just like Will Smith from Fresh Prince. I don't know whether it's the accent or he's done some training on his voice or this or that. He sounds almost identical, and it's freaky.
Jaden, that could have been you if you didn't go crazy.
Forget Jaden.
Just saying.
Jaden,
Just say, you know that
and by the
could.
way, he don't even look like his dad. He looks like his mum.
Willow looks like it.
Willow looks like
That's
his dad.
why.
Willow looks like the
Have you not noticed why Willow is called Will? And do you know why it's called Willow? Willow is called Willow because of the dad is called Will, right? And Jaden is called Jaden because the mom's called Jade. Did you not notice that? Did no one notice that? Did you not know? Did you seriously not know that?
Shall I be honest with you?
Jade and Will Smith had 2 kids, Jaden and Willow Smith. How did no one think of
Shall I
that?
be honest?
Go on.
And I don't think anyone cares. Straight up.
I rate it. Joe. I rate it. Though. I rate it.
I don't rate it.
I rate it.
And other thing as well.
I would do the same.
The whole thing when she cheated on Will Smith and all that.
Oh, that's tapped. That's tapped. That's tapped.
That's tapped, whatever, yeah. But don't think that Will Smith is innocent. I bet he played enough times as well. I'm not even bothered. Like, these celebs are weird.
No, but Jordan is again. We don't know anything because we're not on the inside circle, right? But my issue is not who did what. My issue is why are you airing your dirty laundry?
Do you know the other thing? Do you know the Jaden?
These public don't see your jotties. Why should?
Do you know who Jada Pinkett Smith's best friend was?
Who?
You don't know who it is?
Who?
It's very famous who her best friend
Who?
is. Her best friend is Tupac Shakur.
Oh yeah.
They technically.
Why would you do that? Live. تعال. أني live باليوتيوب مالتي. قول واقون.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الله أكبر الله أكبر.
This guy is granddad G. لا أنا مو جوعان أشتريك. شكرا. Thank you.
إن شاء الله بعد. I'm coming.
10 دقيقة أبو عمر. هذا ميكروفون لايف دير بالك. Thank you. That was Gangster G Abu Amir. Done nothing. Lovely man. Great guy. Forgot what I said. But I don't like how these... I think celebrities... The difference between celebrities, right? And like social influencers and that, yeah? Like... The celebrities have got dirty laundry, while social influencers just got like they're one of us, but famous.
Talking about social influencers, what do you think of what are they called again? It's not Sidemen. Who's the other one?
Where?
The Nico and
Beta Squad.
Beta Squad. Did you see their latest video?
No. When they're in Asda.
Do you know what happened?
What?
Okay, we'll save it for next time.
What?
They went to a corner shop and there was a Sikh guy there, innit? And then they were like, "Oh, say this, say that," and it was quite well. The Sikh community did not appreciate the jokes that were being made because the person was Sikh. And rather than removing the video, I don't think the video was removed. They came out with a statement to say
It's a piece of comedy. Don't get offended. Bother.
Whatever. But they didn't even do a video, or they didn't even take the video down after there was.
You know, this goes back to my previous thing, right? Obviously, there is a line between comedy and offensive. It's a very thin line, and it's so easily to be crossed, right? But you need to understand that. Look, I've been in an environment where I've been fully blotted out, yeah, with offensive, but I'm not crying because I know these offenses aren't offensive. Well, they're offensive, but they're not like with purpose of hurt, right? For example, right? I discussed this during my Snowflake podcast, right? I've sat with my bunch of my mates, right? I'm Muslim. There's like a Middle Eastern atheist, African European Christian, Caribbean guy who's like religious, whatever. A Muslim guy who's a non-practicing Muslim, or is like one of the sects of Muslim, and then you got me who's like a very conservative Muslim, and we're just there busting jokes. They're like, oh, haha, 4 wives, haha, or like, haha, terrorist, or haha, chicken, or haha.
I guess it depends. You know what it is? I'm not gonna lie. I've had friends who like joke like that with me and stuff like that, but our friendship was on a different level. You know what I mean?
I know, but that's what I'm saying. So
and they could cuss me like that, and I could cuss them back as well.
that's what I'm saying. So obviously in certain situations, no, but it depends on the situation, right?
Yeah.
If everyone's on a mutual understanding that we're going to be offensive but comedic, it should be fine. Right.
But it
I,
depends.
I, I,
These were random people they were doing it with,
yeah, but
who didn't know.
yeah, but there was a camera there, and it wasn't one of those like.
Oh, well, they went into a shop. You know the earpiece and that.
Yeah.
Telling them do this, do that, say this, say that.
Was it one of them ones?
One of those ones, yeah.
But look, okay, I don't know these bros, but I know the type of person they are. Again, I could be wrong. Someone could come out and prove me wrong. Be my guest.
No, but let's be real, innit? Nico's actually really funny with his pranks.
No, but my point
He's-
is,
he's good,
no,
he's
but
good.
you don't see behind the scenes of these videos. I've seen some of the behind the scenes. They go and apologize or be like, mate,
Yeah, you
like
have to,
for example,
you have to.
for example, if you look at the Simon video and they got these Tinder girls coming on, yeah, they cuss them out. They go ham. At the end, the guy's like, I'm sorry. Again, I hope we're cool. Before the video, I hope we're cool. This is like part of our routine, whatever.
You have to.
At the end,
It's professionalism.
and at the end of the video, they're like, yeah, whatever. And again, it's professionalism, right?
It's the same with fingers as well. I think it's Dragon's Den or with blah, 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 The Apprentice. After they custom and this and that, he actually gets them all together and he's like, right, this is what you did right, this is what you did wrong. You should have done it like this. You should have done it.
No, I just don't. I don't think. I don't think they show the hot top.
No, they don't show it. But Alan Sugar does it.
Yeah.
Alan Sugar does it at the end. He coaches them after everything. After the cameras are turned off and that.
No, I think the cameras are on. They just show it. It's not good content.
No, obviously
It's not good
not.
content. I miss the old Apprentice where good sales is good content, not just bickering and smickering. I hate the new Apprentice, by the way. It's
It's
no.
been dragged out too long now.
It's too, bruv. If I want to watch,
Change it up, man. Get a new guy in there. Get new people.
forget that. If I want to watch something that dramatic, I'll go watch Geordie Shore or Love Island. I'm being serious.
I don't watch. You sure? I don't watch
Neither do I. Neither do I.
Just dumbasses. There. I'm not gonna learn much. From
Exactly, and that's what the Apprentice is now. They're just stupid. This is Apprentice from 5 years ago. The guy went to a halal butcher asking for kosher meat. I beg
that
you,
wasn't, no,
yo.
no, that wasn't 5 years ago. That was probably 10 years ago.
No, it wasn't.
Yes,
It wasn't.
Look up the episode. What year it was? That's when they went to Morocco. And yeah, he went to the thing. He went to the. They were looking for kosher meat, so he went to the Muslim butcher to get kosher meat. Oh, and then he goes, the famous joke, innit? He goes, I'm surprised you didn't go get the priest to get the butcher's confession.
Oh wait, 2008. No wait.
I told you.
Oh Jesus.
Was that 12 years? No,
14. 14 years. Jesus
14
Christ.
years ago.
Oh, you know, like, but like, it is. When I watch, no, but the thing is, I don't know. Just like when I watch Apprentice, just like this is a 7-year-old episode where like they go Dubai and it's like go buy oud. I'm like, bro, oud is there. Why you? Oud is a guitar. Oh, they went and bought a guitar. I'm like, it bugged me.
No, it wasn't that. The oud was really good. It was a red herring because the guy was very confident that they meant oud as in the atar.
It was atar.
The thing. No, it wasn't.
It wasn't
They
the guitar.
They wanted a piece of wood because oud is actually wood that's been decayed. He wanted a piece of
No, one of them bought perfume or cologne. The other one bought a guitar.
Maybe it was more than that.
The one. No. It was just a guitar called oud or something like that. And the one with the cologne one.
Did he?
Yes, because it was cologne.
Was it?
Yes.
I thought it was opposite. I thought it was
And
they wanted a piece of wood.
all I'm saying is, this generation is Frus, okay? Frus is my new equivalent of like swear words, but it's not swearing. They're all Frus, okay? They're all it's like effed and tapped put together, yeah? Because they're all snowflakes and stupid. Do you understand? The disease of Americans is spreading.
Yeah.
Us as Brits, we know.
We're
We know the UK, we know all of Europe, we know all of it. Most of us, anyway. Half the people don't even know their own state. I can name all of the American states.
all of them.
I think so.
No, you
I think I can name good 30, good 30, 40.
30 probably, yeah.
50, there's 52. Should we go for it? Do you want to count?
Go on then.
Okay.
You're not gonna get him.
So I'm gonna try and start from like top to bottom, yeah?
Go
So
on.
you got Maine,
Yeah.
Delaware, New York, New Jersey. I'm missing one more up there. Connecticut?
I think it's Massachusetts.
Massachusetts is one of them, so that's 5. Yeah.
Okay, Connecticut 6.
6.
No.
I said New York, New Jersey.
There's a lot more.
Philadelphia,
Yeah.
Philadelphia is one of them, right? And then there's one below that, Virginia, right? Then the next to New Jersey, so what's Detroit in?
Michigan.
Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's Michigan. And then there's North Carolina, South Carolina,
Okay, we're on 11 now.
11, yeah. Orlando.
That's Florida.
Is it Orlando? No, what's the one next to Orlando? Or is it Oregon?
I think it's Oregon.
Oregon, yeah? That's
Yeah.
Oregon. And then what's Atlanta in?
Georgia.
Georgia.
Yeah.
And then there's obviously Tennessee,
Yeah.
Texas, Nevada,
Yeah.
North Dakota, South Dakota.
So,
Ne-
you haven't gone?
Nevada,
Okay, we've hit 20.
20. Obviously, you got California, you got Washington. Washington's actually up here, like
Yeah,
next
state.
to, yeah, Washington State. There is, there's one in the middle up next to North Dakota, South Dakota. There was one next to them. What's it called? Oh, but I'm doing better than most Americans. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't think so. Americans know America pretty well.
I don't think so, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think you're missing New Orleans.
That's the one I wanted. That's the
Is
one next to
Louisiana a state? I
Florida.
don't know if Louisiana.
Louisiana is a state.
You didn't say Mississippi.
Mississippi, I didn't say either. That was one of the southern ones next to
What other
Tennessee.
ones did you say? You said Texas. What else is there?
New Mexico.
New Mexico's one. Yeah. What else is missing? Minnesota. I don't think you said.
Minnesota. That's the one I wanted to say. That's the one next to. Yeah, that's the one next to Maine.
What else is there? I can't remember.
That's
Arkansas. I think.
Arkansas. Arkansas's one. Alaska.
Alaska's one. Yeah. That's it. I don't know. I can't name. Like, loads though. I know
Hawaii.
There's 52 in total.
Hawaii counts.
It's a lot. Like, I can't name you 52 countries. Like,
I can name you 52 countries. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Bacon. Do you know that song?
Anyway, guys, that's all the time we got for. Thank you for joining us.
We got 5 more minutes, bro.
What? It says,
We started 5 minutes late, so we're gonna go on for another 5.
What? Oh, go on then.
Anyway, we can end soon. But you know, I don't know where we got to, by the way. I don't know where we got to. You know, let's talk about Storm. What's the Storm name?
All right, guys, please, Storm Eunice.
Stay safe.
Please, guys, stay safe. Winds up to 80, 90 miles per hour tomorrow. Between the hours of 5 in the morning till 7.
Jesus Christ.
At night.
The Met Office, yeah, which is like big in the game in the UK, by the way, because they're in charge of the weather things, right? There is a yellow amber of warning, right? Storm Eunice. Or is it pronounced Eunice? Okay, I was about to shout at some other guy. Anyway, all over London and England. No, London's a part of it. All over North England and Scotland and Yorkshire and Humber. This is a yellow warning of snow, right? From tomorrow at 3 a.m. till 6 p.m. That's
3 hours. That's
9 hours. What do you mean?
Oh.
3 a.m. to 6 p.m. 9 plus 6. What can I do? 9 plus 6. What can I do? 15 hours. That's 15 hours. That's 15 hours? Yes, 15 hours. Jesus Christ. 15 hours of yellow warning of snow. And then amber warning of wind. Amber is quite high. This is middle, right? Again, all of North England, Ireland, and Scotland, and Yorkshire, right? Wind off to high speeds, like most are saying, could be floods, bridges could be closed. Don't drive on the Humber. It's dangerous, isn't it?
Please be safe.
Red warning of wind. Red warning. This is southwest England. This is not us again, so we're good. Southwest Wales, southwest England and Wales, from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. So it's all right. It's only for like 5 hours. It's not bad, but it's red. Yeah, Ernest could muck you up badly, right? And then we're looking at the Midlands, Midlands and North England again.
But in London, it's just high winds.
Yeah, London, we just got yellow
to
warning of winds. It's not too bad.
I'm
Small chance of longer journeys and cancellation on railroads, air, ferry, and services. It's not too bad. I think Ernest is not going to be too bad. Just man them out there.
Ernest,
stay safe.
Man said Ernest. Eunice.
Yeah, I can't bother, bruv. Stay safe, man. Them. The winds were quite strong today. I almost got knocked over, and I'm a quick.
If you're on a motorcycle, please be safe.
Ooh, be very careful.
If you're driving the motorway, turn around and go back home. Don't bother.
If you drive a car, please look after everyone else on the road. You, as drivers, have responsibility. But hey, we'll discuss this next week. DVLA's new rules on pedestrians and stuff. It's disgusting. You drivers, by the way. I saw this the other day. Basically, one of the new rules is, if a pedestrian's crossing the street, they have priority.
Piss off.
Let me finish. Yeah. They have priority. So I'm there watching. This guy turns, was about to hit the guy.
Shouldn't hit him.
And the guy's beeping. He's like, I'm like, bruv, why are you beeping? Don't hit a pedestrian.
Where is my shoes?
Do you want to check my around the Salah?
I don't know.
Jama'ah, is it not in here?
There's nothing here. It's not here.
You know, Muslim wants to go. He wants to get rid of me.
I'm tired, man. I've been here since.
He's late. It's tired. Thank you very much for watching.
Thank you for watching What You Saying podcast. Please like and subscribe to Severex.
And follow Moses Does on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube coming soon. No.
Once I leave this place.
All right. Hasta la vista. Au revoir. Goodbye.